take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff, and we are doing our Game Week 16 Quickfire Preview. Let's kick it off, Joffy boy, by jumping straight into the fixtures. Looking at fixture focus, mate. What do you think, mate? Who's got some juicy fixtures coming up on the horizon?
So for my team for this week, Crystal Palace is the go. They're just looking, they're just blue skies ahead. It's sunny. It's 25 degrees Celsius. It's looking lovely. Watford away, Brighton at home, Newcastle away, West Ham at home, and Southampton away. So this is just some clean, clear skies, and there's just so many players to choose from someone like Kelly in the defence, who's just ridiculously cheap and seems like he's going to get a bit of an extended period with Ward out. Someone like Zaha, who does his business away from home. He loves an away from home fixture, and you got a budget option in AU up front. So, they're my pick for the week. And who's your pick, mate?
Nice, mate. Some nice options there, some nice fixtures. Just a little note, too. In Game Week 21, they have Norwich. So, Palace's fixtures are good. 6. So, I've gone for the Spurs, mate. I've gone for the Spurs. They're my fixture-focused team of the this week. They've got Burnley at home, Wolves away, Chelsea away. Two iffy ones there. But then they backed that one up in Game Week 19. Brighton at home, Norwich away, Southampton away. So, some really juicy fixtures for the Spurs team. This revitalized Spurs team. This Spurs team that's no longer a dumpster fire. Mourinho's come along with his nose. He's put the dumpster fire out. This team looks great. I've already invested in this Spurs team myself, and I think you can look at some assets in this team. I think the number one asset is HeungMin's son. He has been pretty much Spurs' best player over the last 2 seasons, let alone this season. And I think he's only going to go from strength to strength under Mourinho. Now, I think his understudy, who seems like who's Mourinho's taken under his little fairy wing, is Dele Alli. I think Dele Alli is going to be someone to look at over the next 6 fixtures, guaranteed. I think he's at 8.4 million now, but I think by Christmas time, he's going to be over 9 million because I can see him going strength to strength as well. Another player, if you want to look at, is probably Serge Aurier, if you want to look at a defensive Spurs option. He is 4.9 million, so he's still cheap, and they have obviously really good fixtures coming up. So there's some nice ones to think about for fixture focus, mate. Why don't you take us right into our top transfers in for Game Week 16, Joff?
All right, so for me, Jesus, I'm just going with Gabriel Jesus this week. We know that he's got his double in the midweek fixtures, and he's just got that spot down pat if he wants it. So let's see if he can continue this form. I know he's got a few difficult fixtures in the next coming weeks. They've got United at home, Arsenal away, and Leicester at home. So these next 3 are going to be a bit tricky, but at the same time, United concede, Arsenal concede. So I think that Leicester game is probably the most difficult of those ones, for attacking returns anyway, because it seems like when City play anyone, they score. They will score. And what about yourself, man? Who's your pick?
I've joined the Lys Mousset fan club, so I'm on Lys Mousset, baby. He's scored 2 goals in his last 3 games. Obviously, we're recording this before the Newcastle game, which I think he will score in as well. And his fixtures coming up are just tasty. Like the Sheffield United's next 4 fixtures are amazing. Norwich away, Villa at home, Brighton away, Watford at home. 5.1 million striker. You just can't go wrong with that, mate.
Cheap.
So why don't we go straight into It's Time to Go. We're going to do a little segment on who we think it's time for you FPL managers to kick out of your teams, mate. Kick us off, Joff.
It's time to go Raheem Sterling. It's just been, ever since his hat-trick in Game Week 1, he's only got 1 double-digit return. Only one. Wow. So it's just like, it's something that in his last 5 games, he started his last 5 games, he's got 90 minutes in his last 5 games, in the EPL this is, and he's got 1 goal. I know he scored a VAR offside goal, but still 1 goal on paper. So it's time to go for me, Raheem Sterling, Mick.
All right, buddy. Let's jump into our clean sheet picks for Game Week 16 and actually for the foreseeable future as well, Joff. Who you got?
For me, it's Crystal Palace again. I'm sticking with them at the moment because they just got back-to-back cleanies and they're playing a Watford team that doesn't really have a face. Like, who even coaches them now? Like, I don't even know who it is. It's a merry-go-round. You don't know what's going on down at the Hornets' nest there. But back-to-back cleanies, Guaita is doing the job. And especially for them to keep a clean sheet after getting a red card it's pretty impressive, any team that does that. So it just shows that there's a lot of good things happening in that Palace defense, Mick. And what about yourself?
Yeah, well, keeping the same theme going, I'm on Spurs, mate, with those great fixtures coming up,
Yeah, fair
and
play.
I can see Yeah, I can see Mourinho tidying up this defence, and obviously Burnley at home. Yeah, Burnley, they're a bit gun shy away from home, so I can see Spurs getting a clean sheet there as well, mate. So let's move on to our captain choices for game week 16. So we've both secretly picked 2 captain choices. Joe, if you can go first, mate, and if I've got the same choice, I'll go with my number 2. Who you got?
All right, I think we have the same choice here because Jamie Vardy is he's just got to captain him. You just have no choice. The guy just scores for fun. He's on an unbelievable streak and it can continue. Look, we've recorded this just before the Leicester game for game week 15, but I'm pretty sure he scores, let's be honest. So it's just one thing that you have to have him in your team, number 1, and you most likely should be captaining him at the moment in this form. You might as well take advantage of it. And what about you, Mick? Who have you got?
Absolutely. Well, obviously I had Jamie Vardy as my number 1. My number 2, it was a tough choice between a Liverpool player or a Spurs player with that home game against Burnley, but I've gone with Son. I've gone with HeungMin Son. I can see him backing himself up against United, getting some points in there. Then a nice tasty Burnley home game. I can see them getting some points there as well. So HeungMin Son for me, Joffy boy. And that about takes us up, mate. So thank you very much for joining us, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and we'll see you guys real soon. As we say at FPL, take the hit. Always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Thanks, guys. Ciao, ciao.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.